Did you know that Zhang Linghe's Pursuit of Jade is actually released on iQIYI? And honestly, iQIYI has a whole lineup of upcoming historical dramas that look just as exciting. Based on reservation numbers, here are the 8 most anticipated ones right now. Ren Jialuan's Tragic Romance comes in at number 2, and Zhu Jingyi's Let's Fight might even surpass Pursuit of Jade. So let's take a look at what other historical dramas iQIYI has coming next. Number 8 on iQIYI's latest costume drama pre-order ranking is The Boundless Bright Moon, with 301,000 reservations.
我才发现，其实我的心挺小的，小到可能装不下别的。如此的损失，一起把热度。
After failing to spark strong chemistry with Ren Jialuan last year, Peng Xiaoran is back this time with Zhang Yeqing in another intense love-hate romance. The story follows Feng Miaojuan, a fallen princess played by Peng Xiaoran, and Yunya, the national preceptor of an enemy kingdom played by Zhang Yeqing. At first, the two are sworn enemies who can barely stand each other. But after being cursed by a demonic beast spirit, they are forced into a life and death bond. From that moment on, their relationship turns into a dramatic journey of love and conflict, eventually growing into mutual redemption as they fight side by side to protect the world in a time of chaos. The drama mixes xianxia cultivation, political intrigue, and a classic enemies-to-lovers storyline, so there's definitely a lot to look forward to. If you enjoy intense tragic romance, this might be one worth adding to your watch list. Number 7 on iQIYI's latest costume drama reservation ranking is Love in Red Dust, with 331,000 pre-orders.
案子要查，但心仪的女子也不能放过。
我想要护住的人，我拼出命去，你还肯说？你不是另有所图？
我只是想知道当年发生了什么。
Wang Xingyue's new drama is once again diving into an immersive mystery storyline, this time alongside Su Ruhan. In the story, Wang Xingyue plays Yuan Hongzi, a noble and seemingly aloof prince. But behind his calm appearance, he actually suffers from selective hearing loss caused by war injuries. Su Ruhan plays Wen Dingyi, a woman whose family was destroyed after being falsely accused. Forced to survive on her own, she disguises herself as a man and apprentices under an executioner. And honestly, an executioner as a protagonist in a costume drama? That's something you almost never see. Together, they begin investigating a military corruption case, which eventually exposes not only her family's wrongful conviction, but also a cross-border spy organization operating in the shadows. Of course, this drama isn't just about solving mysteries. It blends suspense with romance, balances heavy themes with street-level humor, and even hides emotional twists beneath the jokes. So honestly, a reservation count of just 330,000 feels a bit underrated for a drama with this many elements. Number 6 on iQIYI's latest costume drama reservation ranking is Key to the Phoenix Heart, with 451,000 pre-orders.
小五爷，我要你长命百岁，现世安稳，清白传家。
Ho Mingho has been improving fast. Last year, both Love in the Clouds and Glory received solid reviews. But what surprised many viewers this time is that he's paired with a much younger rising actress, and somehow, the chemistry actually works. In the drama, Ho Mingho plays Xiao Wui, the heir of Prince Jing'an. On the surface, he appears reckless and ruthless, but in reality, he's a battle-hardened general who carries a deep sense of duty toward his country. Amy plays Xia Jiyu, a young woman forced into marriage as a secondary consort in the Jing'an prince's household. At first, the two clash constantly within the palace walls. But as they begin uncovering secrets about their past and confronting the political conspiracies surrounding the royal court, their relationship slowly changes. What starts as a contract marriage gradually evolves into a deep bond built on trust and survival. With its rich visuals, court intrigue, and evolving romance, this drama might even become one of the most visually stunning costume dramas of 2026. Number 5 on iQIYI's latest costume drama reservation ranking is The Whimsical Return, with 516,000 pre-orders.
原来三连电找18个。
我回大钱，所求只为一人。
来呀！
老婆。
The first season ended with a somewhat tragic open ending. But in season 2, the story seems to take things to a whole new level of absurdity. Zhang Yunlong returns as Yunyi, who comes back to life and immediately sets out to find the love of his life. But there's just one problem. Li Anlin, played by Zhang Jianing, firmly believes Yunyi is already dead. And during the 3 years he was gone, she apparently found 18 lookalikes to cope with her grief. Honestly, you can't even blame the lonely female lead at this point. So from here on out, Yunyi basically spends the entire story trying to prove that he really is himself. With its quirky premise and chaotic romance, the drama looks like it'll have that perfect lighthearted, binge-worthy vibe. Hopefully it won't disappoint fans who've been waiting so long for the sequel. Number 4 on iQIYI's latest costume drama reservation ranking is Sweetest Rebellion, with 611,000 pre-orders. This pairing might not be the most convincing transition from modern dramas to costume dramas. While both leads looked great in contemporary settings, their historical looks haven't impressed everyone so far. That said, the storyline itself is actually pretty intriguing. Su Ruhan plays Feng Jiaojiao, and she's far from the typical delicate noble lady. Instead, she's a powerful businesswoman who controls the silk trade across Jiangnan. Zhou Qiyu plays Sheng Linghe, once a privileged young noble. But overnight, his life collapses, his family falls into ruin, and his inheritance is seized by his stepmother. While fleeing for his life and on the verge of death, he's rescued by Feng Jiaojiao, who happens to pass by. From there, the two form a partnership built on mutual interests, which gradually grows into genuine trust and affection. Together, they navigate power struggles, rebuild their lives, and eventually rise to the top. Of course, whether the drama truly delivers will depend on how well the final episodes turn out. Number 3 on iQIYI's latest costume drama reservation ranking is The Legend of Rosy Clouds, with an impressive 1.308 million pre-orders.
这府中的怪人可真是……
从今天开始，你要对我负责了。
你就是故意的！
我可是9成之主，
知音难求。
把你爪子给我放开！我今日就是要和你做个了断。
好啊，正合我。
And honestly, the story behind this drama is almost funny. This might be one of the rare cases where even the supporting actors became famous before the show finally aired. The drama was actually filmed back in 2023, but it didn't get its release until 2026. At this point, the director probably leveled up in the industry just by waiting. Despite being shelved for 3 years, the drama's setup still has strong breakout potential. Similar to Lost You Forever, the story features a 1 female lead and 4 male leads dynamic, which tends to be very popular with viewers. Li Yitong plays Fan Yun, a noble-born young woman who somehow still ends up taking on odd jobs everywhere just to support herself. Even her decision to enter the palace is purely for the high pay. Meanwhile, Zhang Xuanqi plays Qi Zheng, a seemingly gentle city lord who actually hides a much darker and calculating side. From mutual suspicion to growing trust, the two gradually join forces to overcome countless obstacles and work together to build prosperity across the 9 cities. Along the way, they gain not only love, but also strong friendships. And with 4 handsome male leads in the cast, even watching for the visuals alone might be worth it. After all, a drama with over 1 million reservations already has a lot of attention behind it. Number 2 on iQIYI's latest costume drama reservation ranking is Fate Chooses You, with an impressive 2.341 million pre-orders.
我的刑期马上就要到，所以得找个人澄清。以后我就不是我了。
你们根本就不知道，我为了当一个普通人，究竟付出了什么。
Whenever Ren Jiaolun stars in a costume drama, expectations are always high. This time, he's paired with Wang Heruan. She might not be a household name yet, but many viewers still remember her striking performance as the villain Jiao Liqiao in Mysterious Lotus Casebook. In this story, Ren Jiaolun plays Lu Qianqiao, a legendary warrior whose power once stood at the peak of the 3 realms. But after being cursed, he loses all 5 senses. Ironically, despite being one of the most powerful beings alive, his ultimate wish is simply to give up immortality and become human. To achieve that, he must pass through 5 life and death trials. At the same time, Lu Qianqiao enters a contract marriage with Xian Mei, played by Wang Heruan, a woman rumored to carry a husband-killing fate. But the moment their marriage bond is formed, it accidentally triggers an ancient soul-binding curse, forcing the 2 of them to face 6 calamities together. As they fight through each trial and grow closer along the way, their relationship slowly transforms into real love. Do you think Rin Jialuan can deliver a major comeback with this drama? Number 1 on iQIYI's latest costume drama reservation ranking is Let's Fight, with an impressive 2.402 million pre-orders. Although Zhu Jingyi has her fair share of critics online, her fanbase is just as powerful. Their support alone has pushed this drama all the way to the top of iQIYI's reservation chart. The story begins with Zhu Jingyi playing a Dai, a young beggar who eventually joins the Xianling sect. Her master, Xiao Yihan, played by Zhang Yunlong, turns out to be a completely laid-back immortal who prefers doing nothing at all. Early on, the hardworking disciple ends up carrying the team while her carefree master just coasts along, creating plenty of hilarious moments along the way. But just as things begin to look hopeful, Xiao Yihan suddenly betrays the sect. He becomes obsessed with breaking the seal of Penglai, setting off a chain of events that changes everything. A Dai, who deeply hates the Penglai clan, chooses to completely break ties with her former master. From that moment on, the story turns into a long and dramatic pursuit between former master and disciple. What's even more impressive is that not long after filming Wrapped, the reservation count had already surpassed 2.4 million. And perhaps the most important detail is that this drama is Zhu Jingyi's first major S+ level production after leaving her agency. We'll have to see if could this be the project that launches her career to the next level? Alright everyone, that's the list for iQIYI's upcoming costume dramas. Personally, the ones I'm most excited about are number 8, number 6, number 3, and number 1. What about you? Let me know in the comments which dramas you're looking forward to the most.